The beautiful Nusa Dua. It is so relaxing here. You get some sensational sunrises over that direction. I'll show you the last two sunrises. Every day is a different sunrise. Nusa Dua is dominated by beach resorts. So this whole beachfront is lined with mainly the international brands. So we have the Grand Hyatt here. On the other side of that headland, there's a Sofitel, there's a Westin. Down that way, there's a St. Regis, there's the Mulia. Further down, a couple kilometers, there's a Hilton. Very, very quiet location built on the hill. Now you're looking, most of these are around $280 a night. St. Regis, a bit more than that, more than $1,000. If you're prepared to stay away from the beach, you'll see on the map there are so many hotels. You can get hotels in there, average around $50. The cheapest I've seen is about $20 for red doors. Today I'm going to explore the busy part of Nusa Dua, basically the town centre. It's one street, there's heaps of restaurants there, lots of shopping. I'm going there specifically to get laundry done. Now I'm going to drop off my laundry. If I got one t-shirt done at the Hyatt, it is $55,000 just for one t-shirt. This place does, if you're happy for a 48-hour service, only $30,000 for 1 kilo. One day service is $35,000, and they have an express service for $50,000 per kilo. You don't need to do what I'm doing. I'm going to drop it off, but they do a pickup and drop-off service. So minimum 4 kilos. You just contact them via their website. I'll put a link in the description below. They will pick it up from your hotel and they will drop it off after they've washed it. Plenty of water sport activities. We also have surf lessons. There was a bit of surf down near that headland down there. I saw people surfing there all morning yesterday. This will lead to Jalan Pantai Mengiat. That is the name of the beach. Pantai Mengiat. You'll see the first little section is very, very quiet. No, thank you. So up there's a few other hotels. There's a couple of Marriott hotels which I'll point out. And then along that stretch I'll show you one hotel for about $50 a night. Another one for about $75. And I will stop for a coffee. If I go to the right there, that'll take me back to the front of the Grand Hyatt. Just over there is the entrance to Courtyard by Marriott. You can get a room there for $2 million, about 166 Australian dollars. And I'm going to go straight ahead here to the busy section. This is not typical Bali. The footpaths are actually excellent. They've really invested money in Nusa Dua. No potholes. You'll see security checkpoints in and out of Nusa Dua, stopping the undesirables coming in. And we all know why they're doing that. We all know why, who they are stopping. It is not the peaceful Balinese. This is the start of the heart of Nusa Dua. Little sports bar there, some TVs to watch the sport. Kagura Japanese. Tropical wood-fired pizza. So there is Made's. Now, there's a chain of Made's, those traditional Balinese food. I don't know if it's part of the chain, but Made's is really good. The other thing I'll show you, there is a Coco Supermarket. There used to be a Coco Supermarket in Bali Collection, but that shut down. So I can't understand why, because it was so busy. I remember queuing up behind about 20 people. But there's a Coco Supermarket down here. I will go in and check the prices of beer. Hopefully it's cheaper than Uncle Joe's convenience store. There's plenty of different laundry places down here, but the one I'm going to, I've read the reviews, they're all excellent laundry service. Much cheaper than getting it done in your resort. They call this the busy section, but this is nowhere near as busy as Seminyak or Kuta, Legian. Cheap as nasi goreng 20,000, mee goreng same price, burgers 20,000. What's that, like $1.80 for a burger? Come on Australia, that'll be $18. It is definitely the end of the rainy season. It has not rained for about 3 or 4 days. You can see beautiful blue skies. My normal fashion, I've walked past my laundry place. Too busy talking. I can't walk, talk, point a camera. I was looking for Neumann's Beer Garden. And just past there is my laundry. There is Made's. I've walked straight past the beer truck. Neumann's Beer Garden. So across the road, next right, should be my laundry place. I've walked past probably 4 or 5 laundry places. A couple have seen me carrying my laundry bags and they've called out laundry, laundry. Here we go. There is the website, Galend Laundry. As I'll put the link in the description below. That is the laundry. I just dropped it off in there. I actually had 5.2 kilos. I have been a grub. I have not done laundry in 3 weeks, but I'll go home, fresh load of laundry. I will not have to unpack, ready for my next trip, which is in about 6 weeks time. So that was 182,000. Probably 5 kilos probably would have been close to 2 million. So 170 bucks at the Hyatt. I feel so much lighter now. 5.2 kilos less. So this is going to show you another little section over here. If I continue straight along, the road changes from Jalan Pantai Mengiat to Jalan Siligita. There's a couple of things I'll show you over there. Nice little temple. Just down that road is another Marriott. So the Marriott Bali. Now what I don't understand, that Marriott looks very, very nice. It does not have beachfront. So from there, you're talking about a 10-minute walk down to the beach. It's the same price as the Hyatt, the Grand Hyatt. So it's around the $280 mark. I don't know why you would stay there instead of a beachfront location. Here is Coco Supermarket. Let me check prices of beer. And I'm going to stop at Natty's, have a coffee, banana milkshake, and that'll be the end, I think. Alright, beer prices. Is it cheaper than Uncle Joe's? He had 1 bottle of beer for 34,000. 1 bottle of beer, 1 Bintang beer, 27,000. Heineken was 33,000. So definitely a little bit more expensive. The cheapest I saw in Sanua in the little shop was 23,000. But even if you went to Uncle Joe's, 34,000, it's still so much cheaper than Sydney. How much did you pay for a beer in Sydney? Alright, banana milkshake, coffee, relax, toilet break before I do the track back. It is crazy how my mindset has changed. I've been here 4 weeks. I've already fully converted to rupiah. I know I can get a beer over there for 23,000 and I'm complaining about 34,000. I'm paying $280 a night at the Grand Hyatt and I'm complaining about 34,000. A beer in Parramatta cost me $8.90. I'm absolutely stoked when it's happy hour, $7 for a beer. 34,000, it's $2.90 for a beer. But I know I can get it for 23,000. I think it's that mindset. I'm being ripped off. I can get it for 23,000, you charge me 34,000? That's outrageous. Just call me Cheap Charlie. Gonna head back to the Hyatt now. I will do another little walkthrough and I'll show you the road leading up to the Hyatt past Bali Collection. Tomorrow I'm going to start with the sunrise and I'll end with the sunset. Now technically I'm going to go over to Jimbaran Bay, which is on the other side of the Uluwatu headland. I'm going to go to the famous rock bar. I have not been there before. I'm sure beers are going to be 70,000, 80,000. I promise I won't complain much. There is not much nightlife in Nusa Dua. I showed you Neumann's Beer Garden, that's supposed to be popular. I think they do live music some nights, but they close about 12 p.m. So it's not a late night venue. That is Neumann's. They do a huge selection: schnitzel, pork knuckle, chicken cashew, surf and turf, club sandwich, seafood kebab, pizza, beef rendang, my favourite Indonesian dish this. Rendang from West Sumatra, Padang. Looks nice, doesn't it? There is a little tavern in the Grand Hyatt. I walked past there last night, the music was thumping. I'm sure I will complain about the beer prices. 5-star beer prices. Back to the roundabout. I don't know who this geezer is. Something from Hindu mythological. I can't speak. From here it's probably a 10-minute walk to the Hyatt and you'll see it's very, very quiet along here. Most of Nusa Dua is like this, very quiet. Nice little pathways. Massive construction going on over there. So this little walkabout, I've done 4 kilometers. It's about 6,000 steps. That's enough for today. That is Bali Collection shopping mall over there. So not far to get home. Home sweet home, Grand Hyatt. And security checkpoint, or what I call a barrier. Home sweet home. Now, is anybody still watching? I'm always curious. Do you watch to the end? If you do, post a comment below. Alright, I will see you tomorrow. Happy days.